Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another live stream. I am Terina.
And I am Georgia. So happy to be with you once more.
Thank you so much, guys, for your usual support. We do appreciate it, both at Her Teachers Consultancy and at Georgia's Lifestyle. We couldn't be where we are today without you, and we appreciate your constant support. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Thank you so much.
Yes, so it's always a pleasure being with you and also doing a collaboration. When two heads come together, great things can happen. So, yes, it's a pleasure to join you one more time with another live stream. Yes, collaborating with Terror Teachers. So, from the title, we're going to be answering your questions today. So, you can go ahead and drop them in the comment section. What it's like teaching in the UAE, all that you need to know. We're going to try to answer your questions as best as possible. And
Okay,
so
that's
far, we
great.
have one viewer, Miracle Touch. Hi.
Welcome,
Welcome.
welcome. And I'm seeing Taylor's family, and we are streaming live on Facebook as well. So we welcome our viewers on Facebook and also on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining, Kerry. Good morning, Taylor's family. Good morning
And good
and
morning,
welcome.
Miracle Touch, all the way in the Cayman Islands.
Oh, wow. I tell you, we are
Yeah.
very global. I
Hi,
tell you.
Rondine, Carrie, Taylor's family.
Yes, thank you so much, guys. When
Thank
you
you.
join the live stream, please remember to give it a thumbs up, give it a like, share with someone, tell them that Georgia and Tarina, we are on, and we are here talking about teaching and living in the UAE. We will try our very best to answer any questions that you might have, guys. Please
Mhm.
share this live stream with someone. So, Georgia, how was your day today? It's Monday.
Uh, the Monday blues, after, being home on the weekend and getting back to work, you feel you could always take a day, when you wish there's a day between Saturday and Sunday. But
Right.
it was good being back at work after being out a few days last week. Yes, but it was good being back, and I actually missed my kids. So it was like catching up with them today, and but it was a good day.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Thank you, Rondine, for joining.
And yours
Kemi
is good
saying she's
too.
joining from Jamaica. Thank you, guys. Delia, thank you. Bushara,
Bushara.
thank you. Thank you for joining. My day was okay. It was busy, but it was a good day overall. I started my assessments today.
Mm-hmm.
So, in the process of preparing report cards, so I
Mm-hmm.
started my assessment today, and as usual, assessment goes.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little tedious getting the students to focus, and then we have to do some revision and all of that. So it was a busy day, but a good one. Busy day, but a
Okay.
good one.
Hi,
Yeah.
Delia, Tulia. Thank you so much for joining.
Thank you guys for joining. We do appreciate your support always.
Yeah,
Remember,
without you, we would have this channel couldn't be going on. So
no.
I appreciate you taking the time out to join.
Yes, thank you
So
so much.
let's jump right into our topic. What it's like um being a teacher here in the UAE, and as Terina said, busy day as usual. Every day is normally a busy day. It doesn't
Yes,
matter
it's
how.
very busy.
Well, yeah, yes, it's always a busy day, and teaching in the UAE as opposed to teaching back in Jamaica. Of course, we had standards at our school and all of that, but when it comes to teaching in the UAE, you have to be, or we have to be on our P's and our Q's. So once we go through that school gate, it's business.
Yes,
Business
business
right up
as
until the
usual.
time to leave. There is always something to do.
That's true. That's true. Once, as you said, once you show up, you have to show out. You have to put out your best. and no matter what it is, you have to put out your best. And that's the thing about working in the UAE as well. You will, we always say it, but somebody might be joining us for the first time. You know, teachers are well paid in the UAE, but you have to work for your money.
To work for every dollar. And
You
I
have to
always
work.
say, for me, I always say it's better to have a lot of work, being busy, 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 a lot of work, but at the end of the month, I can see the benefits of it. So
Yes,
yes, a lot of work. It's not a bed of rose. And I mean, today is she's online here and she's an international teacher too. So it's not a bed of rose anywhere, because today I'm sure you could share stories with us too. It's not a bed of rose. Yes, we get the money, but we have to work for it.
yes, definitely. We have to work
We
for
have
it.
to work for
That
it.
is true. That is true. I'm getting a question here, Georgia. So, guys,
Mhm.
we'll be talking, we'll be chit chatting, and we'll be answering the questions as we go along. You must, I
You
feel
must.
so bad trying to pronounce the names, and I don't want to.
That's the one you must. I
Yes, you must.
Hello, I am
He's a
so
CELTA certified English teacher, and I have 3.5 years experience in private schools in Turkey. I have applied for many teaching jobs, but I didn't get any response. What do you suggest? I would rather suggest me to do. Let's start with your qualifications. You mute. Sorry if I didn't pronounce it properly. But let's start off with your qualifications. You know, as mentioned earlier, you have to have at least a bachelor's degree in the area in which you want to teach. So if you want to teach English, you have to have a bachelor's degree in that area. Or if you want to teach at the primary level, you have to have a bachelor's degree that states B.Ed in primary education or B.Ed in English language. Okay?
yes, guys. And if you don't want to take our word for it, you can always go on Google and do your research. When it comes to, I know, like in China and so on, as long as you have a degree, you can go there and teach
Yeah,
any
they just
subject
that's
that you
it.
want.
They need
And
just
for
need
other
TEFL.
countries,
Yeah.
yes, you're just having a degree, you can teach whatever subject, or you just have something that supplements it and so on. But when it
Mhm.
comes to the UAE, the bachelor's degree is a must. So if it
Yes,
is that you want to be an English language teacher, so you're going to be a specialist teacher, English language, that's your main focus. Your bachelor's degree must say English language.
that's
Yes, so
true.
the experience alone will not suffice. You must have a degree. And that is why a lot of persons aren't hearing from recruiters or different schools when you apply, because you are not applying for the job that, how
That
should I
was
put
posted. Yeah, the job that was posted or your qualification does not
does
match
not
that
right. The
job.
qualification does not
Yes.
match the job that you are applying for. For example, you can't apply to be a homeroom teacher, and maybe in your country you call it a form teacher, or a,
Hmm.
I don't know what you call it, but that resident teacher who stays with the kids, for example, in the primary school. You can't be a math trained teacher and then you apply for primary school jobs. If you're going to
Hmm.
be teaching math in the primary school, is it must be that the school wants a teacher who will just be going through the grades and teaching. But if you're going to
Right.
be a homeroom teacher, your degree must say primary education. Or if it's you did what you call it for early years, elementary, or I don't know, not sure. But
Hmm.
you have to apply for the jobs that matches whatever is written on your degree.
Whatever is written
So
on the degree.
I
No,
would
there's no
not have
leeway.
no leeway, and that's it
There's
for
no
the
leeway.
UAE.
We're not, we're going to go back up, guys. You know, we're going to go back up. So we're just focusing on this one comment for now, but we're definitely going to go back up and check the other comments, okay? He's saying that he has a bachelor's degree in translation and interpreting.
Um, okay,
Unless we are
so
looking for a translator, no.
that's the job that you have to apply for.
Apply
A
for
job that
simple,
offers
yes.
where you get to translate and interpret. Yeah, because that's not what happens in the classroom when it comes to teaching English language. It's not translation, it's not interpreting. So
No.
there you go. Whatever you are trained in, that's not what you're applying for.
Yes. That's it, and try your best, guys. As we said before, and I've always said it, you can go on the school's website, look for the HR's email address, look for their number or something, and you can call the schools. Okay, no matter where in the world you are, once there is a number listed, just invest the money to put the credit card, the data, or whatever it is that you use to
Mhm.
make the call to find out these things. Because what Georgia and we are telling you is just based on our research and experience. All right. That's just the minimum requirement that is needed. All right. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. If you're just joining this live stream, remember, give it a thumbs
Give
up, give
the
it a
video a
like.
thumbs up, guys, when you join.
Yes.
Give the video a
Thank
thumbs
you.
up.
Thank you so much. Let me see.
All right, let's go back up.
Yes, let's go back up.
All right, so the next one is coming from Mahfouz
Mm-hmm.
Ahmad. All right, please advise me that how I should start my teaching career in the UAE. I am having 16 years of teaching experience from India. So, how can you start your teaching career in the UAE? Having the qualification for teaching in the UAE. Again, as we just said now, a bachelor's degree. That is how you can start your qualification. You need a bachelor's degree, at least 2 years teaching experience
After
um,
the degree.
after you have completed the degree.
Right.
Yeah, so that is how you can, and then again, applying for the relevant job in which you are trained with.
Yes, which you're
So
trained
that's
for.
how you can start.
It's simple as that. Just start applying. And there are a lot of schools here. Sometimes persons, and I was having a conversation yesterday with a Jamaican teacher on WhatsApp, and she
Mm-hmm.
was like putting some limitations on herself,
Mm-hmm.
about you, because we're Jamaicans, you're an expat teacher. Persons assume that you will have to work twice as hard as everybody else. All
No.
right, no.
Everybody works the same hours, same time you sign into work, same time you leave. Whatever you do
Exactly.
after work, that is up to
Exactly.
you. And
Exactly.
might
So
I
there's
point
no
out
difference.
that the UAE does not accept degrees that were done online. Your degree must have been face to face.
Yes,
You attended the classes face to face.
that's true. So please make note of that. So even though we're discussing just teaching and living, we're also talking about the different updates that have been happening here in the UAE as well. And trust me, the online one, yes, because of COVID, a lot of studies
We're done
programs
online.
went online, but once it's come to getting a job, it has to be face to face, especially that practical part of it. It has to be done
Yes.
face
So
to
if
face.
you have your BED and you did studies after that online, that is fine. But as
Yes.
long the BED must have been done face to face.
Okay.
Okay.
Delia Harris is saying that, is
Oh,
it
Delia.
Delia? Delia. It's
I
Delia.
really need to
Sorry.
offer some hospitality jobs to Jamaicans. Yes, they do, you
A
know.
lot of it, yes.
Yes, the Jamaicans are here in hospitality.
Hmm.
Yes, and for that,
Chefs,
they're not asking for some of those jobs. They're not asking for degrees. They just need to have some certification
certification and
in
experience.
hospitality. Yes, and your working experience.
Yes.
And they do off, and those jobs too do have their benefits too. Yes,
Yes.
they offer their housing also and
Mhm.
airfare and all of that. So yes,
And medical and visa.
medical, and that's the one thing with here. It doesn't matter what field you're working in, you're entitled to medical. Your job provides you with medical insurance.
Okay, good. Thank you. Sumin 3. Sumin 3. Did I pronounce that properly? Sumentri at Dr. Kadir. Don't
Yes.
understand that one. Sherry White. Hi, my cousin. Thank you so much for joining, watching us all the way in the UK. Thank you so much, cuz. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. And Jody. Hi, Jody. Good morning to you. She's saying that she just reached Bethlehem, so the connection is bad up there.
Bethlehem.
Yes,
Bethlehem
Bethlehem.
might hear.
Yes. She was on the live the other evening
Oh, okay.
with us as well.
Oh yeah, I
She
remember that name.
yes,
Yeah.
remember that name. All right, thank you for joining us again, Jody. We really do appreciate it. This is very informative. Thank you, Taylor's family. And guys, you're on YouTube. Please go over to the Taylor's family channel. You know, they're my friend, my YouTubers, always supporting. Please link their channel as well. Bushara is asking, what about work schedule? Many of the teachers says hectic schedule. Yes, our work schedule is very hectic. Let me share my experience, and Georgia will share hers. I start working at 7:30 a.m. in the morning from Monday to Fridays. But in the evenings, we have different timing. There are some evenings I go home at 3:30. Um, two evenings I go home at 4, and then on Fridays I go home at 12:15. Okay, so throughout the day I usually have about 5 classes, 45 minutes each. Some days I have 4, but maximum 5 classes, 45 minutes each. When my students are doing Arabic, Islamic, moral education, PE, music, and so on,
Hmm.
those sessions are considered not free periods, but non-contact periods.
Contact.
Okay, non-contact periods. So I usually have about 2 or 3 of those per day. So during those sessions, as teachers, we are required to do like lesson planning or plan plan our resources, get our resources ready, and just to like mark books, check our books, check assessment, set up assessment. We don't have the students in front of us, but since you're still on working hours, you know, we have to find something to do within those
Hmm.
periods. So even though I have 5 full sessions throughout the day, I will have about 2 or 3 non-contact sessions. Okay, so it is a hectic schedule, yes, but these non-contact periods usually give you a little time to get something to eat.
Rest and
Yes,
so.
you know, you want to take a 5 minutes, even sometimes you can take a few minutes just to relax, just to breathe and prepare yourself for the next lesson. Okay, even though it's non-contact time, there's no way you're going to be constantly be working. You can
Hmm.
take one of those sessions for your lunch period, 30 minutes out of that, 20 minutes for your lunch period. You have something to do with admin, you can run to do that. You want to go to the bathroom, whatever you want to do, that is your time. But yet still, we have to use it wisely and be productive. Okay? What about you, Georgia?
All right. So my day starts at 7:15. So sign in at 7:15. Have assembly after that, and then teaching starts at 8 o'clock, and I work up to 3:30 for 4 days, and one day of the week I work up to 5 p.m. Now 5 p.m. because the kids leave earlier, but we have personal development every once per week. So some persons normally ask, do you get not personal, professional development? Do the schools offer professional development? Yes, from time to time we get different courses to do, or and so once per week we have professional development. So I go home late for one evening. Now I am a primary school teacher, so I'm a homeroom teacher also. So I have a form class that I stay with for the day. So I teach all the core subjects, which are math, English, and science. So every day I have those 3 lessons. Okay, so when I'm not teaching those lessons, then the kids have Arabic, Islamic, PE, music. So it means that those times for the day they might have two or three of those lessons for the day. So let's say they have Arabic today, Islamic, and PE. It means that I'll be unassigned for those three lessons for the day, which is 45 minutes each. So even though three times for the day they're gone to Islamic, Arabic, and PE, it doesn't mean that I'm there sitting nothing to do. There's always something to do. Either I'm
Yes.
prepping for the next lesson, doing photocopies, or I am marking some books, or there's always something to do. But we don't, teachers don't have a lunch time. Teachers don't have a break time. So because you have those unassigned time when the kids are having their other subjects, that is your time to go freshen up, go eat. So you have to know how to manage your time. So it might seem hectic, but at the end of the day, it's in your hands to manage how you spend those unassigned times. So it might seem hectic, but for one, once your work day is finished and you go through the gate, it so you don't have, nobody's gonna tell you to stay over for an extra hour or so on. Not at all. Once it's 3:30 for my school, you go through the gate. If you
Yes.
want to take homework, that that's my business if I want to take homework, but the work stops there. So
Yeah.
and at the end of the day, it's how you manage your time. And normally, Terina, you know, the first term one, August to December, it's the most hectic
Very.
of the
Yes.
school year. Yes, getting data and all of that is the most hectic. After that, kind of
Yes, it boils down. It definitely boils down at the maybe the third week of November going down to December.
boils down.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah, it's not as, but it can be crazy in this first term.
it
Trust me.
can
I even got a new student last week.
it can be
I
crazy.
even got a new student.
If you're new to the country, again, it's going to seem, so not gonna sugarcoat this part. If you're new to the country, it's going to feel overwhelming. It's
Yes,
new
it is.
culture, it's new everything, it's done different from in your home country. So it while you're here to work, it's gonna be a learning process for you too. So it's
True.
going to feel overwhelming. But as soon as you get settled and you just want to get into a school where they're supportive. But once you get settled, pass your probation, you'll be fine.
True, true. That's
Yeah.
the thing, Joy. You have to be real. And as I
Mm-hmm.
talk about, you don't want to sugarcoat it, because if you don't want to paint this picture that, UAE, working in the UAE is all glitz and glam. Yes, the salary is amazing. The
Yes.
benefits are great. The
Lifestyle
lifestyle is
is good.
second to none. Safety, Abu Dhabi is the number one safest city in the world at this moment. Okay,
It's a
but at
place where
the end
you
of
can
the day,
comfortably raise your kids, and Terina can tell you.
yes, very, very safe. And as Tudi mentioned it earlier, just to put emphasis on what you said, you have to work for your money. You have to
Yes.
work for it. And as Georgia said, the first term is going to be crazy. This is the term that you would even question yourself, like, what did I get myself into?
Yes.
you
Definitely.
know what did I
Definitely.
get myself into? But when you look at it and when you sit and you remember your why, remember why you started, remember your goals and your dreams, it does help you to get through those rough times. Georgia and I, we had many days when we like, seriously, no man, we're gonna throw in the towel, or did we make the
Yeah.
right decision? But when we remember why we started
Why?
out in the
Yes.
first place.
I mean, I had that moment when I just came to the UAE back in 2017. I in Jamaica, I always say we ball, cry, and I was
Every,
like, God, what is this that I take upon myself? And then I had to keep telling myself and keep reminding myself that remember that you resign your job.
you know, have
Remember
no go back or go back.
you
That's
don't
my
know
talk
about
about
you
me.
have to remember that this is
That's the
it.
fix this slide.
And I had moments of crying and crying and crying because
Yes.
like it wasn't easy. And It's not that, and it's not the work that was hard. It wasn't the work. It was coming into a new environment, and even after having 4 years, I mean 14 years teaching experience, I felt like a first time teacher.
Yes.
Because guess what? It doesn't matter how much experience you come here with, wherever you go, it doesn't matter how much experience you come with, new culture, new everything, you have to unlearn some of the things that you're accustomed to and
Yes.
realize that this is where I'm at now. This is the culture. This is what is expected, and act accordingly. So I had to unlearn some things I could do in Jamaica for discipline. I had
Mm-hmm.
to throw those out and learn the school's disciplinary policy and
Of
follow it.
course.
For the behavioral
Yes.
policy and follow it. Yes, when
Okay.
in Jamaica, I could say stand right here, or stand by the door, or shout at a child or something like that. I had to unlearn those things and learn the school's behavioral part. And sometimes when things weren't going the way that I thought they should be going, I had to say, okay, this is what this school wants, and I'm here to work, and I'm here. You just have to be real. And you have to have tenacity at everything, and like we say, unlearn.
Flexibility. Yes, you have to unlearn, and we're going to do a live about that as well. Classroom management
Mhm.
strategies and disciplinary strategies or whatever policies that are in place here in the UAE. But as you say, you have to come with the mindset, Georgia, to unlearn. Please don't come and say, but me used to do that in Jamaica, but me
I
used to do
know,
this
and I've heard
in
that.
South Africa,
Yes,
me used to do this in India, and it's like, come on, we have to put that out.
we
I
have
tell
to.
you, I try to have the mindset to be naive.
Mm-hmm.
When I start working at a new school, listen, I don't know anything. I'm here as a sponge. I am going to just soak up what I need to soak up because I don't want to put up this know it all barrier, which I
Exactly.
think would be a barrier because it's going to prevent me from learning new things because I'm telling
Exactly.
myself I already know things. I don't need to apply this knowledge. I don't need to follow this policy or practice. And at the end of the day, you get yourself in trouble and you realize that
And as
you
you said
can't pass
just
the
now,
probation.
I was just about to say that is the know it all.
Exactly.
And know it all come back to haunt you on your probation.
Comes
Yes.
back to
Yes.
aunt you. We have so much we could talk about. Honestly, teaching. It's boy, man, it's a melting pot when it comes to diversity, but it's also a melting pot when it comes to different way of doing things and diversity. Yes, in terms
Yes.
of strategies and policies and even the people that you work with as well can affect your whole transitioning and settling in. But we will definitely
Yes. Do a
delve
live
into that
on
some
that.
more. Let me just to go back up, guys. And as I said, we are taking your questions. We haven't missed any. We're taking your question, but we're just going at a pace where we're having a conversation and we're pulling you guys in the conversation as well. So, so Minthria is saying, what if one wants to continue their studies in the UAE, like completing their bachelor's, master's, or their doctorate? Well, there are many universities here in the UAE that you can go to part time, even
Mm-hmm.
online, because remember
Online.
you already have your bachelor's degree, right? So you know
And
you're
great.
getting the
Yes.
master's. So when I
Right. So
came in
that's what we're
2017,
saying. If you have your BED and here working already, fine. You can go ahead and study anything else online. That's
online.
fine. Yes.
Right? Because when I did my, maybe I can put the question there. When I came in 2017, rather, I just started my master's degree, and I did that for the first year here in the UAE online. Okay, so but if you want to go face to face, there are many universities here that you can apply to enroll in, and you can even go part time, a lot of universities. And I shared a link. I think I did a live maybe yesterday or day before with Ed Arabia. If you go on Ed Arabia, you can find the names and websites from many universities.
Yeah.
Okay. Delia is asking for the links, George. I assume it's for the hospitality jobs, right?
Yeah. I'll see what I can find, Delia. And Rondine is
Okay.
saying that there are a lot of Jamaicans here who are in hospitality, but they're not sharing. And
That's the
that
problem.
is possible because trust me, it happens where people have and people just have information and
They're
feel
not
like them
sharing.
alone and they're
You
not
know,
sharing.
information can't full belly. Me not understand sometimes. Jaja,
It's
every
me.
people different.
We always remember when we just came here, and
That's the
it's
thing.
YouTube channel, YouTube videos that helped us too when we were coming because we didn't know anybody before coming here, and it's YouTube videos we went to and watch. And since we both have the our channels, we were just open to sharing our experiences or the information with you because we're not selfish. That's why we're here. We want you, not just Jamaicans, but from all over India and everywhere you're watching from. We want you to have the opportunity to come here also and experience the UAE, the lifestyle in the UAE.
Yes. We want that. We want them to come and benefit as well.
Yeah.
Mahfouz is asking, Arabic language compulsory for teaching job or not? No, it's not compulsory. Once you are applying for a primary school teacher job, English teacher job, whatever it is, you will teach in your native, not native, sorry, in
In
English.
English,
In
yes.
English, okay? You'll teach in English. So for me, I don't. George and I, we don't speak Arabic. We don't need to speak Arabic. We teach in English. We teach math, science, and ELA, reading, phonics, all of that in English. Okay? That's our language.
And we're told every day in our lessons not to allow, once we're doing those core subjects, we're not allowed to have the kids speaking in Arabic in our
Arabic.
lessons. No.
Yes.
As soon as they switch to it, you say English only in my class.
Yes.
Speak
Yes.
the
We're in
Arabic when
English
we go to
class.
the yes.
Yes. Only time, Georgia, that I kind of
Allow
bend
it.
that rule, allow it is when I see that a student is struggling to
It's
understand
struggling,
what
yeah,
I'm
to do
saying.
that.
Then I'll
Mhm.
say to Mara, Mara, please
Can
translate.
you
Tell
say
her
to
what
him
I say in Arabic.
in Arabic?
And then
Yes.
Mara will tell her. And then you realize that that child just complete the work quick, quick. Because,
Yes, and trust
I
me, and the
can
kids
do it.
are so supportive in that regard too. Like the kids will see you trying to explain something to someone, and the
Yes.
child is not, and they will say, "Miss, I say for him in Arabic. Miss, I say for him," and because that's
Yes.
how they speak. Miss, I say for him in
I
Arabic,
say for
and
him.
yes, and they just go ahead and explain it. Yeah, so
Even today, we are doing the assessment, and I can see when this child is just touching number. I said, no, 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 this one, 9. I said, but yeah, but don't tell him the answer. Explain to him what to do, but not the answer. Yes, they're very supportive of each other. That's the only time we allow them to do it. Or
mm,
he's saying because I don't know Arabic language. Don't worry. I've been here almost 6 years and I don't.
they'll just know one word,
Just
and that's because
one,
you
two
want to
words.
learn it. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, you're welcome. She said, thanks for sharing the schedule. You're welcome. Hi, Sabrina.
Sabrina, thank you for joining.
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you so much for joining. I really do appreciate your support. This
Hi,
is
Cyprian.
okay. You know the
The code. Cyprian
code.
876. I think that's my colleague Cyprian.
Okay. Thank you for joining.
Thank you so much for
876.
joining.
Surya,
Yes.
Surya, I
We
think you asked me this question already. She asked me
are
this question on a live before. I don't have a CV format to give you. As I said, go on Google, type in CV format, even 2022, and you'll see a lot of them come up. You can either pay for it or you can look at just a picture and type yours to look like that. You can also go on Canva. Canva has free templates on it for CVs. Okay?
on Google too. If you type in
Yes,
editable
editable.
templates, and you have your
Yes,
information, you go and fill it in. There's no one way to write a CV. There's no
no
one.
one way.
Just need to
No
have
one.
the necessary, the needed information to be. But there's no one way. Okay,
Yeah, no
formats
one.
are out there.
When I was applying for a job earlier this year, I got a template, I got a plan, I paid for one, and then I got about 8 different templates, Georgia.
Uh-huh.
8 different templates. So I just paid one time, and before it renew again, I just canceled because I
Yeah.
already have all of these templates. You have to be wise, guys. You have to work smart and not harder.
Fill in the information.
Yes,
Necessary.
just fill in the information and everything is there for you. Okay, O'Neill Givens, thank you so much for joining.
And
Thank
Kim,
you for your
hi
support.
Kim.
And
Kim is
Kim is
saying hello.
here. Yes.
Jamaicans and UAE teachers.
Thank you,
Hi Kim,
Kim.
thank you for joining.
Thank you. And Taylor's family is still here listening. Thank you so much, guys. Remember, if you're on YouTube, please go over to the Taylor's family. If you have not yet subscribed to Georgia's channel, please subscribe to the channel. If you're on Facebook, come on over to YouTube as well and help us
And
to
remember,
grow our channel.
give the video a
Thumbs
thumbs
up.
up too when you
Yes.
join.
And when you join and you see those commercials, don't skip the commercials.
Yes,
Watch the
guys, don't skip the
commercials.
ads. Watch the ads. Yes.
Yes, watch them. Thank you, guys.
Hi, Marcel. Thank you,
Sorry.
Marcel.
Thank you so much for joining. Georgia, one update that we
Mm-hmm.
need to talk about here in the UAE is that we don't need to use the Alusan green pass anymore.
Oh yes, this is such a welcome
Welcome
update,
change
guys.
and news.
Every,
Yes,
everywhere else in the world had to no mask. We were still in our
still
mask and everything, and still can't go anywhere unless we open up our app to show in our nose every 30 days.
exactly.
That's done now.
But
Somebody
no,
messaged me to asking if the vaccine is still a must for persons who are gonna be coming.
yes,
I'm not sure
yes.
about that. You said
Vaccination is a must
it's still
still
a must.
because
Okay.
that's the only purpose for the Alusan Green Pass. Now the Alusan app is to verify your vaccination status.
No man, if like a new teacher is coming now, if
Yes,
that teacher has to be vaccinated. I haven't seen anything.
but we haven't heard any changes, so I would assume that they're still doing that.
And for us we have to do 3 doses, so two vaccine
Mhm.
and the booster
The booster dose.
and the booster
We're still
dose. Yeah.
we're still doing that. Some persons did four, Georgia.
Yeah. Well, I guess 4 because they
Depends on the one that they took
the one that
before.
they took before, yeah.
Yes, the one that they took before, that they had to go ahead and do the fourth dose. But nonetheless, we are happy for that update. So we're not wearing any masks now. Only some places you have to wear
Yes, some
masks, especially like
hospitals, offices,
hospitals.
in hospitals and so on. Yeah.
Yes, and around persons of determination. So if you're going into a facility for special needs persons, you have to be wearing your mask and all of that. And certain events, but those promoters, they will let you know if you need to wear a mask or if you need to show your status in regards to COVID, negative or positive. So yes, we welcome that new change here in the UAE. We welcome that. And but after we stop wearing the mask, no need for the green pass. Here comes this influenza
Yeah.
virus.
I mean, I think we were or immune system was compromised or something because
Yes.
we've been in the mask. Yes.
But soon as you went outside and a little you get a little fog or a little breeze blow on you or somebody sneeze on you, everybody is sick. Everybody has the
Yes.
influenza. Even at school, some of the kids, I have to call, send them to the nurse and tell the mom, come and take them.
Someone
The
say,
poor babies, they are just sneezing and coughing and they are so miserable with this stuffy nose. I said, no, come and take them. Keep them home until they're well. but we welcome that new change. All right, let me
Yeah.
see if we missed anything. Kim, I need to link you, darling. I need to connect with you soon. Mohammed is saying, apply for a job in 20. Is this year, Mohammed, Georgia?
Over over to you. Over to you.
Is this your friend, Mohammed?
Yes, I know Mohammed on that question. I've answered Mohammed already on that question. So maybe
Oh
you
my
can
God.
shed some light on it for him.
No, we answered that. I think we answered that. Mohammed, you are very stubborn. Honestly, Mohammed. Every single video Mohammed posts this question, we answer it. Mohammed, it doesn't change, okay? You cannot count
Your
2 years
degree
experience when you don't
must
have 2 years.
be 2 years after
Let me put
two
it up.
years after you have completed. That's what
Let
they
me,
consider as 2 years experience. two
maybe
years after completing the degree.
Mohammed
Not
find you,
2 years.
Georgia.
Huh?
Mohammed find you.
Yes. Degree, because I've answered it countless times he sent it. Your degree, the 2 years experience is after you have completed the degree. Without that, you will have to apply for jobs that says NQT. What does NQT stand for? Newly qualified teacher. You'll have to apply for jobs that say NQTs are acceptable. If not, the experience has to be 2 years after. So finish your degree, get 2 years experience, then you can apply. I hope this.
Maybe somebody can see the question at the top, can see the question on the screen, Georgia, and they will um help us to answer. But Mohammed, come on, you're being very stubborn now, Mohammed. You've asked me that question many times. You have asked Georgia that. And I don't think Mohammed is a teacher, honestly, else he wouldn't be repeating the same question over and over. Okay,
All
Mohammed?
right, and we have Kim here in the chat, and Kim is a guidance counselor. And I know some of you ask, can we get counseling jobs here? Yes, guidance counselors are here. But as you know, you're not gonna find a lot of those jobs because
Right.
the school will only accommodate depending on the size of the school.
Mm-hmm.
Guidance counselors the most. So yes, but yes,
Okay.
guidance counselors are here.
Yes, definitely. I seem like I missed this question.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Umot, Georgia?
Mm-hmm.
Is that his name? He's
Just the
asking
question.
that isn't the same, but isn't that enough to be a bachelor for applying for jobs in the UAE? Was he talking about the translation degree?
I'm not sure if that's what, but if that's what he's referring to,
Well,
again,
we answered that question. Yeah.
whatever is written on the degree, if it's for translation or whatever is written on the degree, that's the job that you have to apply for. If it is you have experience 16, 5 years, 2 years, being an English teacher, even though you have the experience, you must have the degree to match the experience. Whatever is on your degree must match the job that you are applying for. Okay, so I am a primary trained teacher. I can't apply for a high school teaching job. I can't apply to teach to be a math teacher. I can't apply to be a science teacher because my bachelor's degree says primary education. So I can only teach in the primary school.
Simple.
Yeah.
Not another word on that. Not another word. So Randine is saying, I am an NQT because I have a new degree, so my years of experience before the BEd does not count. And she is in Kuwait working. So there are schools and countries that will take teachers who are newly qualified.
Qualified. Yes.
So if Jody is still on, and Jody, as soon as you're finished with your degree, you can start applying. All the best, best of luck. You don't know, a school might just hire you because you have the degree, you just need the years of experience. But
Yes.
nonetheless, there are schools that hire these teachers. Georgia just emphasize on that as well.
Mhm.
All right, let us see.
All right. Chandima,
Yes.
I hope to apply UAE teaching. I am an ICT teacher with 9 years experience from Sri Lanka. I am not native English, but I have English medium IT degree. I can manage teaching in English. So, you're an
Chairman of the
ICT
president.
teacher. As long as your degree says that you are trained ICT teacher, then yes, you can apply for ICT job. As long as that is written on your degree, ICT, yes, you
Mm-hmm.
can apply. When it comes to you not being a native English speaker, if you have, yes, and here you're saying you have IELTS, so yes, at
No,
least you
she's
have done
asking.
that, right? So they can say yes, you did some certification in English, teaching English.
Yeah,
Yes. So that's the only job you can apply for, to be an ICT teacher, as long
yeah,
as you have the BEd to prove.
that's it. Just have the degree to match where you
Maybe
want to
to
apply
match.
to. And since you're a non-native speaker, get the IELTS. Get IELTS or get CELTA. Get
Mm-hmm.
TESOL or TEFL, but get it at a high level, okay? I think
Right.
it's seven, a band
Yes,
seven.
7. Yeah, 7 up.
I
Mm-hmm.
think it's a band seven, but do your research on that as well, okay? All right, thank you for that question. Remember, guys, if you're just joining the live stream, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like, share it with someone, tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe to Georgia's Lifestyle and Terry Teachers Consultancy, okay?
Consultants. Yeah.
It is our passion is to empower other teachers who want to become international teachers like ourselves. Um, 5.5 years ago, Georgia and I, I think teaching in the UAE was what number on your list was this, Georgia? I don't think it was even on my list. It wasn't on my list. I can't remember when the first time I saw something about the UAE. I said, what?
What? Yeah, like I heard about Dubai, and but not for teaching, just for a place to visit,
Yes,
destination, but not to teach.
I've never heard of it. I've heard about Saudi Arabia and Kuwait, but I've never heard about Dubai. And then when I started doing my research, and I said, no man, some money catch my eye long time, because it wasn't anything about the destination because I did not know
No,
where
no,
I was
no.
going. I did not know where I was going. And then I started doing my research and we realized that yes, you can get jobs here. It's not an easy process because when I started out, I sent out many applications, hundreds of applications. Okay. But I
And
didn't
you
give
know
up.
what?
I didn't give
Coming back
up.
to this too, about applying for a job that matches your trained area. I remember before I left Jamaica, I used to apply to a lot of the US, the American programs. And I had my bachelor's in primary education. I did the interviews. The interviews went well. And then I'm like, yes, I'm getting the job. And the email that always come back? The interview went well, but you don't have the experience. And I'm like, what do you mean I don't have the experience and I'm teaching these number of years and I have I have my degree. You know what was the problem? I I am primary trained, but before coming to the UAE, I never taught at the primary level. So I did primary education. And in Jamaica, in your second year or third year, you can specialize in a subject.
Mm-hmm.
Specialized in literacy, reading, and I went to straight out of college to this high school, and I taught reading and English for those 14 years. No primary school experience, having a primary degree. So the US was basically saying, yes, you have it on paper. You
Yes.
have on paper that you are primary trained, but you have never a day taught in the primary school. That means so come back to the UAE now. How would you want to be teaching math in a classroom, but your degree is in pharmaceutical or engineering or something, but you're applying for English teaching jobs?
Mm-mm.
So when I came to the UAE, this particular school employed me to teach English because on my thing they saw me teaching English for all those number of years. But guess what? Before the year ended, I was called in and told you're going to move right down to the primary class, to the primary grades, because you have to be teaching what is. But the only thing is that the school wouldn't be in trouble for that because guess what? I was teaching to the primary classes, the primary the grades, the grade 3 and 4, and so I was teaching the English to them. But I had to go into the class and teach primary subjects. So again, I want to just come back on that to see I mean the country wanting teachers who are trained in whatever they're teaching the kids. And I think that is understandable, yeah?
Yeah, that's fair, and it works. It works out well, in
Mm-hmm.
your interest because you US giving you a fight, or we can't take you because you have this experience, you don't have this experience, you have this degree. Listen, it tells you that you can't put your eggs in one basket.
Yes,
You
yes.
can't just think about teaching in one, even here in the UAE. Okay, yes, you want to be an international teacher, fine. But you have been applying here for more than a year or months or whatever it is, and you're not getting through. There are other countries, even here in the Middle East, there are other countries. Okay, don't let the fact that, okay, I didn't get any call from any school in the UAE, I'm just going to shut the door on this goal or dream that I have to become an international teacher. You can apply to other countries.
Right. I see Rondine is here. Rondine is a
Yes,
Jamaican and she's over there. And Rondine has been applying for jobs in the UAE, but she's now in Kuwait and Rondine is loving it. So
yes,
that is getting her international experience, loving it in the UAE. Today is still online, today is somewhere else
yes.
here
I think
in the
Tula
Middle
is in
East.
Oman.
Kuwait
Yes,
and Oman and elsewhere. So the thing is that get your foot in the door, get your international experience, and then you
yes,
can branch off wherever you want to go. So
yes,
I don't know if Rondine is gonna want to stay in Kuwait after her contract ends, or she's gonna want to come over. But I'm sure she's gonna stand a better chance now being in
yes,
the UAE. It's in one of the Middle East countries, and then come over to the UAE if she still wants.
yes,
But I know a
yes.
lot of persons limit themselves. I want to be in Dubai. I want to be
That's
teaching
true.
in Dubai. And they don't apply anywhere else. They don't want to do anything else. But at
Apply
the
to
day,
different
the
countries.
benefits
Apply.
are the same in the different Middle East countries. The benefits are the same. They're giving you your flights. You're getting your the benefits for your kids. You're getting the housing and everything.
Yes, apply to different countries. Try your luck elsewhere. If it is your goal, try other countries. Don't get discouraged because the UAE is not working out for you. Someone came on the live the other evening. Oh, I'm not interested anymore. Listen, I have worked in Jamaica. I have worked in Jamaica. And let me tell you, say, hey, me rather sail the seven seas right now, Georgia. And I'm gonna try
Yes,
to go patois. I'm gonna try to go patois. Say if you catch it, you catch it. Me rather sail the seven seas right now and scope out and fish out other opportunities than just go back in the classroom in Jamaica right
right.
now. And I'm
Exactly.
saying that without even water in my mouth.
And we love our home country. We love our home
Okay.
country, but if it's not the UAE, it's somewhere else.
Somewhere else. Not to work. Not to
Yeah,
work.
because
Not
you're
to work.
probably slaving out yourself every day, and at the end of the day,
Nothing.
you're not
Nothing.
benefiting
Being
from it.
patriotic, being patriotic won't take care of my children. Being patriotic won't take care of my parents if they are sick. Being patriotic won't pay my bills. Listen,
Yeah.
there are many opportunities out there. Why do you think we're here having
Yeah.
these lives and doing all these
If
things?
it's
Why do
not
you
the
think we are
UAE, if
here?
it's not the UAE, I'm gonna go over to Kuwait. And if it's not Kuwait, I'm gonna go over to Oman. And if it's not Oman, but I'm gonna be somewhere. But we have to stop putting limits on ourselves. And like we said, it's not a matter of
Exactly.
force anywhere you go, but at the end of the day, we want to take care of our families, yeah. Black girl
Exactly.
TT is saying if we couldn't invite her, come on, put her at her
I'll
over.
drop the link
You
in
want to
even.
join? Drop the link and let you come on.
I'll drop the link. Trust me, we have time. I don't have anywhere, only to walk, and I will definitely exercise. If I missed anyone, sorry about that. Let me go back up. Lucy,
Yes, and
welcome.
today I saying here, she's coming to the UAE next. Yes,
Of
today,
course,
of course,
of course.
and today already come over here already, come vacation, and that's the thing,
Vacation.
guys. The
Vacation.
countries are so close. Oman, I can drive to Oman. Yes,
Click on the link.
Kuwait, 1 hour and something minutes from Dubai to Kuwait. So even if you're elsewhere in the Middle East working, you can always come over for a vacation, come over for the weekend, and so on. So, guys, stop limiting yourselves, okay?
Stop limiting yourself. Stop limiting yourself. When I applied for the US teaching program in 2017, yeah, because I didn't know about the UAE. They
Mm-hmm.
told I only had 1 year with my degree, and they said they can't take me because I don't have any
See?
enough teaching experience. And when I did my interview with principal here in the UAE, and I explained to her
Mm-hmm.
that my degree is just an extension of my diploma. Okay, and she said, after that, I got my offer. So
Mm-hmm.
something I could just talk your way through. George and Terry, I don't know why come, girl.
Of course, come
Come,
right over. Come,
come,
of
girl.
course.
You jump here, so you sleep, so you sleep. So
You
come,
already have somewhere to
come,
stay already, so you don't need to be thinking about any hotel or anything. You have you come over me, you come over Terry.
come, girl.
We have
Come.
Yeah, we have Simone online too.
Oh,
Thank you for joining,
Simone.
Simone. Yes, so you can come over, Simone, and you can come over, Tamika. Of course,
Yeah,
we're
chat say.
all here.
We're all here. Come over. We don't mind it. Come over. Book your ticket from now. We are not going anywhere. Just
No,
maybe
all
just to
over.
anywhere we're going is definitely here in the UAE. I don't think I'll be
Yeah.
traveling anywhere. I don't won't be traveling. Hi, Sidani, welcome. Thank you so much for joining, Sidani. Thank you so much. Happy Monday. Black
Yeah,
Girl TT, the
Monday
link is
night
in the chat.
was.
I don't have any more interest in teaching in the mind you, the other day I applied and I got through for participating. When I lie. We get you to participate because I wanted a change. I thought I wanted a change. But you see, when they send me that list, that breakdown of what I have to pay and how
40.
much money I have to come up with,
Mm-hmm.
me
It's
just
like,
spin my
no, no,
roll.
no, not yet. I'm not saying I won't go to the US to teach, but
Not yet.
af- it's
Not
after I
yet.
feel like I have made it and I'm like, yes, the US now it's my everything is clear. So whatever they give me, I can go on to pay the rent but for now, to be honest.
Click on the link, Black Girl TT. Click on the link. When you join, I will put you on screen, but click on the link. Yes, see Simone and Simone has Rolling with
um,
Simon J on YouTube as well, and she has her
I think
Facebook
the name
page.
I think the name changed. Simone, what's your I think she changed
The YouTube?
her yeah, the YouTube name. I
Really?
think. Is it still rolling with Simon J? Simone, drop your link in the chat. your YouTube. So, guys,
Yes,
Simone is also a YouTuber, Jamaican teacher here also. So go ahead and go over to her channel too, and of course she'll answer your questions. Black Girl TT also, Jamaican teacher here. And yes, so you can go ahead to and subscribe to Black Girl TT. Yes, so we're
yes.
all here, guys, ready, and we each have different experience. So you will go over Sim Stew, and she can tell you something when it comes to bringing your family here, to her experience too. You're here on Terina's channel too. You go over to my channel. You go over to Black Girl. We're all here sharing with you our different experiences
Hold
live,
on, Georgia.
in the UK.
Sumin 3 is on. Let me
Hi,
know what.
how
Let me
brave
bring
of
her
you!
on
Thank you
screen.
for
Hold
coming
on.
on.
Let me bring her on screen.
Yeah.
All right, she's
Hi,
here.
Shalom.
How are
Good night.
you?
I'm well, thank you. I
Thank you
love
for
being on your
joining.
show. You both are excellent. This is my mom. Hello.
Hi,
Hi,
mom.
Mom.
Hi.
Thank
Hello.
you. Hi,
Thank you for
Thank you
Sidonie.
so much.
joining.
Sidonie Johnson and family. Hi. All right, so I
Thank you
need to
for
go
joining
and
us.
check out.
Sumintri, do you have a question for us since you're on live? Do you want to share anything with
Uh,
us?
well, you were both great presenters. Very nice, very heartwarming, very informative. I just would
Thank you.
love to be in the UAE soon.
Thank
And
Love
you.
to have you
hopefully I
soon
get to
too.
see both of you. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, hope
Thank you.
everything will be sorted and you'll get to be here
Yes.
soon.
Yeah, I hope
Yes,
so too.
we're praying. We're praying for you that all will go well, but continue to try. There are
Yeah.
a lot of schools here that are still looking for teachers.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
When we in our time when we applied, it wasn't so hard. You apply and in one
Mm,
month or 2 months you get a feedback. But now a lot of persons are applying
Yes,
and
yeah.
they have the qualification too, so it makes the job hunting.
sure.
Yes, it's not so easy as before because a lot of persons are aware of working here now. A lot of persons are applying, and so it makes it some persons will get call back in 2 months, in 3 months, in 5 months, in a year or two, because the competition is really there now.
Yeah.
Yes, so
Yes.
but still
Yeah.
keep
Keep
trying.
trying. Keep
Yeah,
trying.
I know. I'm not going to give up.
Yeah.
No, don't give up. Don't give up. Just keep trying. And thank you so
Yeah.
much. We appreciate your
Thank
support.
you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye.
All right,
Bye.
bye.
Bye. Bye.
All right, so Simone has dropped her channel in the link, so guys you can go ahead
Yes.
and subscribe to Simone's Sim.
Rolling with Sim and Jay. It's the same
No,
name.
she put the
You
name
change
there.
it.
No, she changed the name. Yes, it's now Sim Stew Corner
And you.
on
Oh.
YouTube. Yes, and she
Oh.
dropped the link there in the channel, so you can go ahead and click on her channel. And guys, also subscribe to Sit on It Johnson and family
Yes. Share your link, Sidani and Taylor family. Share your link, guys.
and Taylor family.
You're
Okay.
able to do it, Sidani. Share your link. And please, guys, support our friends. Black Girl TT, come on, man.
Oh yeah, here she is.
They're coming on
Hi
with Kingdom
Vanessa.
Vibes.
Thank you so much, Vanessa, for joining.
Hi, Vanessa. Should I add you now? All right. Syria.
Oh.
Hi, guys.
Hey,
There's my girl TT.
Hi. How are you guys doing?
We're doing
fine.
well. How was your day?
It was long and hard. I had assessment today, so yeah.
Same,
Oh,
same here.
They're doing formal observation this week and last week.
Same here.
So
I
seems
have
like
I
the
have
schools are
assessment.
on with the observation now, because I mean I've never seen it so much. They're being in and out of our classes so much, like since this term.
Yep, yep.
Like frequent walk-ins and so on. The 5 minutes and 10-minute walk-ins. So much
I
of it.
think they're just collecting data. I think they're just
I don't
trying to
know, but
put something
uh,
on paper for now.
maybe I think it was maybe 2 weeks ago. We had a surprise visit from Adec, so
Okay.
I'm not sure what's happening.
Mm,
Something seems to be going on, but let's see what's happening.
Yeah,
yeah.
let's see. Let's see what they will come up with. We got a visit a few weeks ago as well, just for maybe like 7 minute walkthroughs, they call it.
Mm-hmm.
They
Mhm.
just came through for 7 minutes. But trust me, see, within that 7 minutes, they're going to look for every single
Everything.
thing
Yes.
within that 7 minutes.
My observation was for 45 minutes. They sat in there for almost the entire hour.
Because it's
Yep.
your formal. Because it's a formal observation.
Right, right.
All
Yeah,
right.
the formal one, they want to see the start, everything, how you finish
Uh-huh.
the lesson, everything. Yeah,
Yes, that's
right.
good. All right, hold on a minute there. Okay,
That's
thank you,
nice
Taylor's
seeing
family.
Haiti.
Thank you for dropping your link. Guys, please go over to Taylor's family and Sidonie Johnson. They are my friends, my supporters here on YouTube, my YouTuber family.
I'm trying to also
Guys
follow the line.
helped me out, when I was just started my channel. They made sure I remember when Taylor family was running my thing on her one of her
Mm,
live stream. And I thought, I
great.
got a lot of support that evening. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
I'm looking them right up now, still on it, John. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
already subscribed.
Yes, I think so. But it's
Yeah,
best if you write down the name of the channel
I'm
and
already subscribed
type
to
it in
Sony.
so
Let
the
me try
algorithm can pick up.
the Taylor's family. Let me see.
Yes, yes. All right, I'm just gonna scroll back up a little to see if I missed anyone. So Randine is saying that her interest level for the US in is non. Whereas like how my US visa expire next month.
Mhm.
I know, right?
Can't go anywhere. I can't go anywhere.
All
Okay, Randine
right,
said that she
Taylor's
follows
family.
Simone.
Subscribe. Taylor's
Yes.
family.
Yes, just
Okay, check
find
it out.
Taylor's family and check them out. Type it
Yeah.
in so the algorithm can pick it up. All right. So, did I miss any question? Any comments?
Let's see now. All right. So, like our teaching
Maybe
and living in the UAE. So, living in the UAE for me so far, it has been good. I always say the disadvantage for me is the distance to go back home, and that's the major disadvantage of being here for me. So far away from home, and I always think if there's an emergency and I need to just be there in a couple hours, how far it is. But living here I have no regrets so far, apart from I think when you're here with family, it makes it easier. What would you say, Tamika? If you're here with family, it's a bit
I,
easier. Like, you know,
maybe Terina can answer that one.
no, I'm saying to us because we
Oh,
are,
to us,
yeah,
okay, yes.
yeah, we are
It's
Okay,
here.
guys,
Okay, we're here.
finger.
mhm.
Yes, so
Some days it's very hard. You're like,
hard.
what
Yes,
do I do? Where do I go? Am I
you
going to be staying
leave
home
work and you
again,
come
doing
home
nothing?
and you pull the door and come home and it just you alone on the four walls. And another day you're like the peace and quiet. So
Mm-hmm.
Well,
yeah,
so it's our disadvantages and advantages then,
yes.
right? So because it does heals the homesickness and that factor of being lonely at times when you have a family.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, you have a family to take care of.
Yes,
When you
yes.
could think of yourself, I said, "Oh, I'm just gonna do this for myself." I have to think of my family. I have to think of three other persons. So, but it does help when you have your family. It give you that sense of belonging at
Belonging
times.
and
Yes, even though you have your family members back home, but having persons here with you it
Yeah,
gives you
Miss
that sense
Mackenzie
of
says
belonging.
family is everything. Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
family
that's
is what
exactly.
I'm saying. Family is everything, family is everything. And trust me, living here in the UAE, being so far away, it it pushes you at times to socialize with others, especially
Yeah.
at school, so you can have a little friendship, have that little community with other persons. That's
Yes, and
another
that's the
thing
thing
as
with being
well.
here too. You meet other nationalities, and you will form friendships with persons from other nationalities. So whilst you don't have a family here, you get to hang out with lots of Jamaicans are here. Of course, I am just 15 minutes away from Terina and about 20 minutes from Tamika, and
Yes,
I have other nationality friends too, so we can go out and go have a dinner sometime, and so you meet other nationalities. That's a good thing you meet, and you form friendships.
yes. Rondine is saying finding other expats can help you
You
feel
feel
better.
better, right?
Definitely. Yeah, being an expat teacher, and I don't know, I can't be selfish. Sometimes I like my peace and quiet, like to be alone, even though I have a family. Trust me, when I want to be alone, I'll be alone. Nobody, bothering or, giving me my own time. But at the end of the day, you need friends, you need to socialize, you need to build that community. No man is an island. You cannot be by yourself when you're an expert teacher. It will affect you. It will affect you. All right. So you have to work on that.
Hmm.
But
Rondine is saying that
sometimes it can be hard socializing with others because you don't
yeah,
understand their culture and their way of doing things. So
Hmm.
sometimes you have to compromise and find a balance between the two. So,
Yes.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Because you want to you want to socialize, but because the difference in culture and all of that, find the balance. Because maybe the difference in culture can be interesting too.
yep,
Yeah,
Yes.
and so you will even find like at least one person of a different culture that you can hang out with, and you can actually go to the same place and eat, or you have similar likes, so you end up going out and do get to the things together.
that's
But
true.
it's good to yeah, you get to socialize and learn new things, not eat no new food.
Yeah.
You
Foodie,
need to,
foodie with foodie
you
with
need to, you
But
need
food
to
in
try.
Jamaica will tell you.
You need to try
Yes.
things. You need to try new
foodie.
things. That's
This is a
that's the
foodie I
whole
would do
that's
that.
the whole point of going on a new journey is to have adventures.
She
So
name anything, color name anything.
This girl here, if it's not
I'm
something
just
we eat from a long time,
I'm
if
just
it's not,
willing to try. I'm just willing to try. The only thing I have not yet tried is squid, and I just can't find the guts to actually eat it. But one day, let's see.
no,
I can't touch that.
no.
I remember the first time I was having oyster at where was it? Where is it? This place in Dubai. What's the name, Terina?
Huh? Which one?
That
Very
family
not
place
know
in
where
Dubai.
the oyster.
The family place in Dubai, man. We do the countdown for New
For New
Year's.
Year's.
What's it called? It's across from Miracle Gardens.
Uh,
Mm.
garden. It's a
It's a,
restaurant.
no man, it's the place that you go and you watch the different countries.
Oh,
Oh,
Global
global
Village.
village.
Global Village, yes, Global Village. I remember the first time I was trying, I said was at Village. And I was like, no, and the guy said, yeah man, try it, just try it. And I was like, okay then. You see, after I have the first two, I went back at about maybe 10 more pieces and I was like, "Whew, this is good." So you just have to just try new things. You may never know. Right, Georgia?
No,
Mm-mm.
not at all.
Right?
No, no, no.
That's all. All right.
Thank
So
you
Simone
for you
dropped her
guys.
link in the chat,
Yes,
guys. So go ahead and check out Sim Stew Corner.
Yes, on YouTube. She's on
Yes.
Facebook as well.
And see, the Taylor's family is telling you guys, make sure you thumbs up the video, thumbs up the live as soon as you join.
Okay, family. I don't know this.
Yes, thanks, guys. Let me see. Somebody knows say you're a foodie. See, Miss Mackenzie say yes, you're definitely a foodie, Calder.
Who's that
Definitely a
person?
foodie.
Where?
Huh?
Yes,
Yes.
What?
Miss Mackenzie said, that's
I
called a
don't,
for real.
I don't see that. Where's that comment? On whose channel? Yes, Georgia?
Maybe on Georgia's, but it's here. It's here on the stream. I don't know if you can see it.
I'm
Can
not
you see the
able to wait.
comments?
Let me probably go to chat. No comment.
Okay. Rondine. Oh
Let's
no,
have
maybe I
some.
have to do it. Maybe I have to find Connie's channel. I'm going to find it. I'm going to exit and find Connie's channel and share it. Rondine is saying that she's walking distance away from Connie. So Connie C. Walcott, she's a Jamaican teacher in Kuwait, and she's shared a lot of experience and encouragement to teachers who want to work in Kuwait. All right, let me
Randy,
see.
why are
Yes,
you
so
doing me like that?
she's not in the Connie's not in the UAE, but Connie's a Jamaican and love and living there and loving it in
Kuwait.
Kuwait. So that's why we keep saying, guys, you definitely can go ahead and you know get your foot on the international scene. If it's not UAE for now, go elsewhere, finish your contract, and then come over if you so desire.
My first job offer was in Kuwait.
Mm-hmm.
My first job offer was in Kuwait. I get that job, but I think UAE did flow more glitz and glam at the time. It was more enticing. The package was much better, so I took the UAE one.
Randy, I won't say it's a lie because I know I'm always eating. So
I
Did
don't
we
know where
miss
you
that,
have
nobody?
to
that,
go.
that's
Yonet
a
Cameron.
given. That's
I
a
think
given.
that's his name.
I just post the link for Connie C. Walcott. That's the link, guys. If you're interested in life in Kuwait, teaching in Kuwait, that's the link. Connie C. Walcott's link. I just posted her link. All right.
Did we call this name, Terina? Yonet Cameron?
Yonet?
Think we
No,
missed
I
mentioning
miss
it.
I
She
miss
said,
Yonet.
Good morning, Yonet Cameron." She said, "Good morning from Canada to you both, Terina. It's nice to catch you live." I don't remember we called
Oh,
this.
thank you so much, Yonet. Sorry we missed
Yonet,
your
if
comment.
you're still here, Yonet.
Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Appreciate your support. So we have persons from Kuwait, from India, Sri Lanka, Canada, UK, Jamaica, Oman. Today is in Oman.
Mm-hmm.
We have persons from all over watching
Yes.
us. Thank you so much for joining, guys. We appreciate it. These lives we didn't even plan. I just said to Georgia, I'm going to create a live. You want to join me? And she said, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to we just need to come on. And I said, you can always relate to someone that is sharing a genuine experience. Oh, Miss Magella, how are you doing, darling? How are you? I just shared Connie's link. Thank you for joining, Miss Magella.
Not in the link from okay.
My lovely old colleague. Yes, Miss Magella, we're friends. My colleague from my previous job. Thank you so much for joining. I really do appreciate it, Miss. I am doing fine, thank you. I'm doing great. All is well on my side. All is well.
All right. Somebody was saying I'm not seeing Connie's link, so I drop it in the chat again.
We dropped it in the chat again.
Yeah.
The money didn't drop it. Maybe if they, you see, the thing is, if I drop the link, it's only going to show on my channel,
And
and
you're okay. Got you.
so when you drop it, it's going
Uh-huh.
there. I miss Gayati. Oh God,
Mhm.
Miss Majella, you and I, we need to talk. I miss Gayati. I tell you, I miss the small family the close knit thing about Gayati. There's so much I miss about Gayati and so much I don't miss, but I really do miss that part of Gayati. It been a very small school, so
Mm.
yeah. But this new environment, I think my grade one level, the entire grade one department, is bigger than my previous entire school population. So it's a huge school. It's a huge jump from where I'm coming from.
And I
Yes, we
feel
will catch up.
like,
We will catch up, definitely.
mm,
Deveron, thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Open the tell Connie
You
say
can
hi.
send me a promoter.
Yeah, I'm gonna send Connie one WhatsApp and tell Connie say you're our biggest
Yes,
supporter.
can you forget yours or royalties?
Yeah,
where
number
is
one.
Rondine?
Huh?
Huh?
Where is Rondine?
Right, she's in Kuwait.
She's in Kuwait.
Okay.
She's yeah, she's in Kuwait. She's in Kuwait
Hmm.
doing her thing.
Hi, Vanessa. Is this our Vanessa in the USA or Vanessa in the UAE? I don't remember Vanessa's last name,
It's
you know.
Vanessa in the UAE.
It's our Vanessa UAE, Vanessa,
It's the
Vanessa.
same. It's the same Vanessa in the UAE.
Because we have hey Vanessa.
Yanet. Yanet, yes, I remember you, Yanet. My online business partner. I remember you,
Oh,
darling.
okay.
I remember you. Thank you for joining, Yanet. She's a Jamaican. No, I don't think Yanet is
Yes.
Jamaican,
Okay.
but she's in Canada. She's
Okay.
definitely in Canada. Yes, she's from the Caribbean. You're here, Randine. She better carry me out for dinner. Ken. When around your girl, get pay of course. Cash our kind. We not pass up
Yes,
anything.
Vanessa. It's so much support. It's so much support.
Well,
Rondina supporter, you know.
of
So much
course, Randine
support
a
each other.
supporter. If you feed
Yes.
Randine.
And you know what? You know what? So I noticed here some of the nationalities here in the UAE, they're like such families. They I love how when I see the Filipinos how they interact. They're like, they have them like a community and they relate so much
Mhm.
with each other.
Yeah.
So us Jamaicans too, we want you all who are watching, we want you to come. And our Indian family too that are always here on the channel. We want you so much to come.
We're growing, man. Our network is growing in terms of Jamaican teachers coming together. It's just that we haven't meet up as yet. We need to meet up. We need to meet and greet. Black girl teacher, arrange up something, no man. With our face.
A national weekend is coming up too,
Yes,
so we
we
can
need to. Yes, we
definitely
need to
yes,
plan
national
something.
weekend.
And
Everybody is also going to be busy trying to try new things and find somewhere to go. Maybe for the I don't even want to say for the latter part of December because it's going to be my
No, that's
birthday
our that's our
weekend.
national
So it's going to
weekend.
be I'm
December
going to
people
be up
do
and
their
about.
own thing.
So maybe we can throw something in the
we're
in the
gonna
group
throw.
chat and
Yeah, we're gonna put something out
put
there. Throw
something in the
something
group
out.
chat and see what's
Who
happening.
come? Who
Yeah.
show up? We're
Where are
gonna
we
put
going to meet though? Because as some persons are in Elaine as well. So where
but
is the
that's
majority?
so
Yeah, we
far
just
from
have
here.
to in the middle somewhere. I mean, we'll
Where is
figure
the
that
middle?
out.
Where is the middle between? Tell me, Georgia. Where is the middle
Abu
between
Dhabi.
Abu
Aline is
Dhabi
in Abu
and
Dhabi, so at the
Elaine?
end of the day,
Tell
we're
me,
all in Abu Dhabi.
where's the middle?
In the
In
middle
the
of the
middle.
highway.
In the middle.
Oh
Oh,
my.
yeah, you said she's Guyanese.
Yeah, she's okay. She's Guyanese. Okay, great. Kemisha Power is saying it
Keisha
is too
Power
hard
is
to get a job here.
there.
It's not. It's not. It's not that it's hard. It's just that it's
How
hard.
far,
Trust me.
Georgia, tell me how
I do
do I join the
understand.
live stream from my channel?
If you
It's
can
not that
share
it's
it on
hard.
yours,
Share what?
Mm-hmm.
the stream on her channel.
I can know what I have to do. I can download it.
Hmm.
Yes.
Oh, I downloaded it after and then she uploaded it.
Yeah, because this is on StreamYard. So if I didn't, if we didn't set it up to share on it from day one, from we
Oh,
just
from the
started
initial, from the get go, right?
from
When
the
you were doing
get-go.
right,
So
when
what
you
we
were doing
can
the
do
live with
is that,
Georgia, yeah,
yes, StreamYard will record it,
and then post it, right, right,
and
right.
then
I
when
know
you
that,
can go
but I
back
was just
and
trying to look at it to see where you find it, but I guess you have to do it from the initial get
you know
go,
you have to do it from the initial
right?
where
Okay.
where
Mm.
I add. Yeah, man, we can do that. And as I said, in November is just that month to build up the momentum on the channel and just get ourselves back out there. Do it at Kingston 21. You know, that's a great idea, especially the
They
Sunday morning
are they
breakfast.
are closed down
Remember,
now,
Kingston
moving to a
21
new
are going
location.
to they're looking new location, they're
They're closed
renovating,
for now.
they're
Oh,
closed, so they're only doing delivery.
They'll
okay.
be
All
back
right.
up in December.
Let's look. Let's look at this comment for a minute,
There
guys.
is
With
isn't
Kenisha.
isn't there a thing area in Abu Dhabi
Yeah.
and Sadia?
Yes.
So maybe we could
Yes,
do that.
there is.
Hello. He said, for Walla Pawi, we have to either get a package or we get somewhere with cheap, because thing are not cheap.
I know.
Thing are not cheap.
So
I
maybe
mean, we
maybe
have
we,
one padlock somewhere. Thing are not cheap.
It
that's
ain't
Hey,
cheap. You're gonna pay for
Sabrina.
those upstairs.
What's
that's
up,
true.
Sabrina?
Let me see if
I
we could.
say.
Yes. Guys, Kemisha is saying that it is too hard to get a job here in the UAE. What do you say
Like we
about
were
that?
saying earlier on in the video, I mean, in the chat or in the live, yeah. It's not hard. People are coming here just the same. A Jamaican teacher came on my building 2 weeks ago. People are still coming. So it's not that it's hard. It's
It's
the
just that a little requirement probably have changed here and there because only today I'm finding out it depends on. There seems to HR is saying that there seems to be some problems with people who did their degree at UAE or the West Indies. I don't know what's the problem that they're having, but it is something that they're trying to look into. So I
Yeah,
have to explain to her that my degree is also from the West Indies and I had no problem here. So
exactly.
it's just because some persons don't really know
And
and
I
they
think
don't know exactly what to do. Because if you have somebody here, you can just send them your documents and have them attest it for you if your school is giving you that kind of run and won't wait until you get
yes,
here.
and the attestation of the document is yes, the attestation. I think that is causing a roadblock for a lot of persons.
Yes.
and it's and
And
then again it's the vacancy that is available too. So schools are basically at this moment just filling in. It's not the start of the school year now. So the
mhm.
schools who are still employing are just basically filling vacancies, or if somebody happened to leave or something, they're filling those vacancies. And again, I mean,
Vacancies will be open for January.
yes, it still goes back down to, I was doing a little read up last week too, and I realized that, I remember that there was an acronym, but persons have a generic CV, and they have been using this one CV for like even for the past 3 years, applying for jobs. Schools now have this technology that they're using where they just run your CV through, it's an acronym, A something. The schools just run your CV through it, and it doesn't even pick it up because it's generic. It the, your the skills don't match the job you're applying for, or it's like you just have one general skill applying for every job.
Mm-hmm.
You don't There's no modification on your CV. So you apply for this area and for this, there's no modification on it. So every time it just runs through, it just keep going through. There's nothing on it that is making it pick up your CV. So
Mm-hmm.
Is it that, and if they applied like 3 years ago with the same CV and
with
they
the
weren't
same with the
shortlisted,
same CV.
they
It's not.
apply again. This
Yes.
is like that block is on it from 3 years ago.
Yes. So nothing that you did recently or last year was upgraded, was updated on the CV. Just the one generic and it is just there's a thing that I don't know what it's called, and that is why some
We will look
CVs
it
are
up.
not seen.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Can just imagine.
And the skills that you list in your CV, the roles and responsibilities that you listed on it, it's not like just filling in the spaces. The things that you write, that you list on it, it must match the job that you're applying for too. You
Of course, yes.
It
your
must make
skills, you
sense.
have this thing about knowing how to do Excel sheet, you're good at Microsoft PowerPoint and everything, and those are the skills that you have listed, but it has nothing to do with what you apply for, being a primary woman teacher, being a math teacher. What skills, what certificate courses you did, what were you doing at your school? For example, you were a math coach, you were
Mhm.
you are part of the math quiz team or something. Are the skills that you're listing match the your qualification, what you're actually doing then, what you actually taught?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
So
And the thing
it
is that,
makes it competitive, and that persons who would have, as they pick up their CV, they see what, and that is a person need to spend time on their CV. If you're going to have to pay somebody to put it together for you, that's what you're going to have to do. If you're going to have to get somebody to read it over for you and to
yes.
pay somebody to put it
What are
over,
you doing, Father?
that's what you're going to have to do.
I'm reading the comments to see what's happening.
Oh,
So
that's true.
somebody
That's
Hi,
true.
saying
Alice with Sister
objective is
Lena.
All right, hold
You're
on. Let me
not
see
late. Thank you for joining.
if we missed any. Sabrina, hey, bestie. And Kemisha said that she has done interviews and passed the interviews, but no word as yet. And Kerry is saying apply to Ed Vectors. And
Hi,
Vanessa is
Carrie's
saying
already here.
PhD.
Carrie
Huh?
Newberry. Carrie's already here.
Not sure. Let us know, Kerry.
Carrie, are you already here? Carrie Newberry Max.
Mm. Yes, Ed Vectors is a really good
Yes,
recruitment company,
yes.
and
This is it.
they recruit Jamaican teachers. They recruit Jamaican
Mhm.
teachers.
I think Ed Vectors and ESC is doing a mass recruitment in Jamaica. I
In
don't know,
Jamaica.
but
Yes, yes,
Them
yes,
can't put it on it.
yes.
something is happening.
Them can't give us
Something
side
Adventures on a
also.
whole to the Caribbean. Adventures,
something
yes.
is happening.
Yes. ESC process is long, but yes, you can depend on them to come through. Their
All
process
right,
is long,
guys.
but they will come through.
Excuse me for
Very
2 minutes,
long.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I tried ESC, and I think it's probably 1.5 years after in my new job, then I get a
They
call.
responded.
They responded,
Yes.
are you still available for this vacancy? I'm like, and then they said, can you turn up for an interview for this? And I'm like, no,
Uh-huh.
I'm not available.
Oh, hi, Carrie. Karine. Why all this time me I see Carrie Newberry and no say you? Hey, Karine. Yeah. And hi, Shanika. Yeah, Shanika is saying she came here through Ed Vectors. And I think even Vanessa came through Ed Vectors too, right, Vanessa? Yeah, so the jobs are still out there. And like I always tell persons too, sometimes it's just in God's timing, you know?
Sometimes you have to just, I guess, be patient. But how can you be patient
When you want a job.
when you want a job? You understand? Because
Yeah.
when I did my interview in 2008,
Mm-hmm.
I did I did 3 interviews. one for UK, one for I think it was Bahrain, and
Mm-hmm.
one for here. And I got the one in UK, and I
Mm-hmm.
got the one for here. And then the guy was saying, "Oh, we'll get back to you." The one in Bahrain says, "Oh, we'll get back to you. We'll get back to you. You did excellent and so on." But I was like, "Okay, now I have three options. I can pick, choose, and refuse." But the truth of the
Mm-hmm.
fact is, I did not hear back from the one in
Mm-hmm.
I did not hear back from the guy in Bahrain, and I'm like, okay. And then the one in UK, they wanted me to do science because I had 1 year experience teaching science, and then I was like, no, that's not my major. So I picked the one that I felt more comfortable doing. I'm like, I did only 1 year. There's no way I'm leaving my home country, picking up something that is totally new for me,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm giving up sure for unsure. I'm like, no, let's
Yeah.
just stick to China.
Oh, yeah, but listen, man, jobs are still here. Jobs are still here, and Jamaicans are coming. Jamaicans are still coming.
Listen,
It's
when I go to my mall and I see so many Jamaicans, I'm
yeah.
like, okay. Last week, I think it was probably 2 weeks ago, I was in the mall and I walk up to a girl. Hi, you're Jamaican? She said, yes, Jamaica. We used to go short with them, like,
You see? Yeah,
okay, then. So
Jamaicans are still
now I'm
here.
in the mall and I'm like, that's the Jamaican. That's the Jamaican. Okay. I'm like, there's so many people here. It's not like before when I came here and I was like, can't find anybody, don't know anybody.
Yeah,
But
but if you want to come January or you're ready for next year, now is the time. Now is the time to apply. Um,
mm-hmm,
but right through the year, recruitment is always going on right through the year. When I came here first, I started working here. It was in the month of October. Then when this school I'm at now, I remember when I started at this school, it was May, in the month of May. And that's almost close to school going on holiday. And I know persons come here in November, persons come here in April, in March. So recruitment never stops here. It is always ongoing as long as a school need a teacher. But guess what, guys? To get an immediate start, and then sometimes you see the vacancies and they say immediate start. But you can't take it up because your documents aren't ready as yet. No, I keep telling persons the documents can't expire. They are not putting the stamp. They are not attesting your original document. So don't think they're going to put the stamp on your.
Mhm.
You're not attesting your original document. So it's okay to have your attestation. It lasts forever. It cannot be expired. So once you know you have interest in teaching in the UAE, go ahead and attest the documents so that if you see a vacancy and it says immediate start, your documents are ready, you can come easily, quickly. Yeah. And I know for Jamaicans, it has gotten so hard. In our time, we could come here, and after we come here, then we get the attestation done. Now a lot of schools are saying get the attestation before you come. And in Jamaica, we don't have any UAE embassy there, so persons have to send it to Cuba, which is the nearest. But there's another solution. As Jamaicans, we always find a way out. So
Randy, maybe
get
you are my twin.
send your document. If you can find somebody who's already in the UAE, send your document over to them, have them attest it for you, and you can easy and you get it back when you come because you're just sending them the copies.
No, they have to send the original too.
Well, then I get it's
Yeah.
gonna be safe as long as you know you're coming. You just send it and they get it attest for you, and when you come, you take
Welcome, Trev. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Go ahead and drop your link, Trev, okay? She's my friend and YouTuber here as well. She'll please support her channel, guys. Even though we are talking about teaching and living in the UAE, we are small YouTubers, so we like to support each other. That's how we grow. We support each other. Kerry, did we miss any questions, any comments?
Mm-mm.
Drop your
Oh
link.
yes, Carrie, thank you. And this is one of the persons who are here and our channel help them out and they don't forget us.
No,
Carrie,
sir.
Carrie's in Alain, yes. So we appreciate you sticking, Carrie. You're already here and everything already, but you still
Still
support the lives
support.
and the channel.
Same
We
like same
appreciate.
like
Same
Randine.
for Vanessa too. Our videos help
Mm-hmm.
you out, and you're now that you are here, you are still supporting the
Still on the
channel
channel.
with the
Still on
videos. So
the
we really
channel.
appreciate that.
Shanika, welcome, Shanika. I don't think I had acknowledged you earlier. Welcome, Shanika. Shanika and I, we are batchmates from St.
Yes,
Joseph's. And
oh,
trust me, when
Shanika
she reached out and
McFarlane.
said she's interested, I'm happy
Okay.
that she's now here in the
Hmm.
UAE. Hello, everybody, we just take the leap of faith, man. We took the leap of
Yes.
faith, not knowing what we were getting ourselves
Trey
into.
says she's a short guy.
Ah,
Trev says she's a short guy. I'm
Travis
just
and Short tonight. This the other day we were talking about these colleges being, I love these, what you call them, traditional teacher colleges. Teachers College, St. Joseph, Chartwood, Bethlehem, Sam Sharp, all of those colleges.
Hmm.
Thank you, Sidonie. Happy
Thank
Monday.
you,
Thank you.
Terry. Thank
All your
you.
videos, ladies. I'm still applying. Yes,
Yeah.
Kemisha, don't give up. Don't give up. Still apply.
Mm-hmm.
Still apply. And I said it to you guys. I was job hunting a few months ago. I just changed jobs. I was job hunting. And while I
And it
was job
wasn't
I was
easy,
still,
and
huh?
you're here. It wasn't
Yeah,
easy, and you're already in the UAE.
it wasn't easy. I was gonna tell you it wasn't easy. I applied for more than 200 jobs since January to June.
mm-hmm.
And I did out of that I did only how many interviews I did? Six, no, four here and two in the US.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
And I only got two offers plus the getting through to the US program. So trust me, and there's a lot of vacancy, but it's who they want.
It's who they want, and you know what? I think they're now looking at the salary too, because the salary that they pay out to Jamaicans might be more than they pay out to some other nationalities, and
Of
it's not
course,
because of any discrimination. It's the value of the money in your home country,
especially the US dollars too.
especially in US dollars. So if they for example, if they're going to give a Jamaican 5,000, they might realize, oh, but if we take this nationality in their currency, then we can only give them 2,000. But if I
True,
take the
true,
Jamaican, I'm gonna have to give
true,
them
true,
5,000. So I
true,
think
true.
I think somewhat they're now looking at that too.
Of course, then you think it's only
Yes,
we alone convert the
yes.
money?
So yes. So trust me, they're converting it.
They're converting it as well, and then you think about traveling to and from Jamaica is very expensive. So that's another thing too. So there are many factors that we don't know about that might affecting your ability to get a job. There might be a lot of factors, and I've shared it already when I did an interview with a school in Dubai. Okay, the principal said this is just to see if you're the right fit
You're the
for this.
right fit. Yes.
That's it. It wasn't even to check my qualifications or my experience or anything. It's just to
Mhm.
have a little chat with me to see if I was the right fit. And who knows? Maybe the way I look would play a part in that, but I wasn't the right fit because I did not hear back from them, and that's okay.
But
That's
but
okay.
but the truth, the matter is though, Terina,
Mm.
how do you encourage somebody that is going through it and in the middle of going through it, somebody tell you you're not the right fit? It's in our human nature. It's hard
It's hard
to
to hear that,
accept
yes.
and to
Yes,
grasp that information and take it well.
Yes, but guess what? They didn't. I didn't receive an. I only received an email stating that wasn't shortlisted. I wasn't right fit, and all of that. But for me, I knew that I was planting seeds elsewhere. That maybe that gave me courage. If this was the only school I applied for, yes, maybe I would just find a little corner to go and cry and get sad
Mhm.
and all of that. But I'm just gonna use my experience. When I look back and I realize that no, I have my family. I don't have any job to go back to in Jamaica. I don't want to do it.
So you have
I
to find
don't
external
yeah, I
motivation,
have to
something else.
find something
You
else.
have to dig deep
So
because others depend on you.
exactly. I have my family depending on me. I have my goals. We have things to achieve. And we have to eat food. Simple. We have to eat food because when I did not, my contract was not renewed with the previous job, and I said, okay, I need to find a job. And then guess what? That was motivation enough. Man, I have to eat a food. I have to pay my bills. I have to take care of myself. I have to take care of my family. So, what I'm saying is, when you're applying for the jobs and you realize that you're not getting any response, keep sending out more.
Keep,
During that
yes.
period, I told myself that minimum 10 schools per day. That's my minimum. And I would not get up from around that computer unless I send out minimum 10 applications.
It will get to a point where you will lose count of how many schools you have applied for
That's the thing.
You
But
know,
for
because
me,
this
I
is,
usually
and
I
then when the
usually put the
process,
date and and I put the names of the schools that I applied to. Some of them,
I
when I turned the page, I realized that I applied to them before because I found them on different platforms. But in that moment when you are feeling discouraged, down, and you want to give up, why you started looking for jobs in the first place? Listen, girl, hey, when I started looking for jobs, my first salary here in the UAE was three times what I earned in Jamaica. Three times. Okay? Three times. That was motivation enough. And if I was earning that 5 years ago, you know how much may I earn now? Oh, that alone motivate me. Anytime me sad, I just convert my pay. I'm a serious.
anytime, anytime I start, I just head to the mall and buy something nice to eat.
listen. You
Convert
know
my
what? I I
Nothing
always
will
say
expect me.
it
I'm
doesn't
going to
matter
go on
how
Georgia.
we know you're a foodie. It doesn't matter how discouraging it gets sometimes. I always, when we pray for jobs, well, I don't know if everybody do, but I always say, God, God, if it's your will. So
Yes.
human side of us, we're going to feel discouraged that may I apply, may I apply, may I apply, may I apply, no feedback or nothing. The human side of us will get discouraged. And I always say to maybe it's not in God's timing.
True.
Maybe it's not this year he want you to leave Jamaica for whatever reason. Because the human side of us make us get discouraged.
Of
But at the
course.
end of the day, we have to look back. Maybe him no want you to leave right now for whatever reason. Maybe him no want you work with the company there, this particular recruitment company. Maybe some for some
Hello.
odd reasons. And I remember when my first contract ended here, and I always said to myself, I'm not planting myself at any school. If
No
me
plant
no say
yourself
one next
nowhere.
school, I go offer better salary. I'm going to finish my contract and me I go move on. I did my time in Jamaica being loyal at one place for 14 years. But me tell myself, so now the way you can spread my bed. No, at this place. Because guys,
Oh my God.
UAE, it is like this. You sign a contract at this particular school, and as long as the school is okay with you, they will keep renewing a contract. And if you stay at the school for 15, 20 years, the
It's the
same
same salary.
salary offer with them offer you from day one, as
15
long
years.
as they don't give a raise, at the same salary you go stay upon for the entire number of years. And I remember I took a faith walk because it was a faith walk and told myself, okay, my contract finished. I want more money. So I now renew my contract. I'm moving on to a new school. And I found myself, like Terina said, I almost think I would need glasses. And remember, I'm already here every day on as morning light and as the last hour of the night on the computer, applying, because I told myself that I was already here. So it's easy for me to find work as me there already. Yes. And I
Easy
apply,
way.
and I apply until I ended up at a school where I didn't want to be. And every day I used to ball in that at that school. I used to ball and say, "What made me left my first school? Why me left my school? Why did I leave my first school?" And every day I ask God. I still don't know what the lesson from it was, what was the reason, but that's where I ended up. But while there, I was still looking. While there, I was still looking. And God knows what He's doing. Because God would allow it that I went to that school. I didn't like it there, but He allowed it that that school was you just need to give 30 days notice and leave.
Mm-hmm.
So even though I went somewhere, I still don't know why I ended up at that school. Even though I went somewhere where I wasn't comfortable, He allowed that was a contract where you could just 30 days notice and leave. And that's how I got another job, gave my 30 days notice and leave. And now comfortable where I'm at since that time. So just saying this to say that sometimes things don't work out in our timing. And yes, it's discouraging because the human side of us, we're go sad and we're go cry and say, what is this? And God me need for help and whatever. But He will come through at the right time.
Yep.
He will
Um,
do at the right time. And sometimes we just have to go through a period, for whatever reason, we just have to go through something until we get a testimony out of it and can say, yes, God probably decided
That's
the
true.
reason. Yes.
without
I
test,
mean,
there will be no testimony, right?
No. If
no
we
test
could,
to be a
Yes.
testimony.
No,
all
Yes.
right, hold on, guys. Hold on, Black Girl TT. Let me just look right here in the chat. I
right.
don't
I
want.
was just going to comment from the chat.
Oh,
Okay.
Right.
Go ahead.
Because I was going through and looking at I don't know. Oh no, this is saying my I am deleting Carrie's messages. I don't know what's happening. It says, how do I what happened here? I'm Georgia, are you seeing that on the chat? It says um Carrie Newberry Max was hidden by Black Girl TT.
no, I'm not seeing it.
How do I I don't know. Did I hit it from your channel or from
Where?
Uh,
it's
What
saying
happened?
she's saying that it show where Kerry is saying that she deleted her messages.
Mm-hmm.
message deleted by Black Girl TT. I don't know what's happening here. Let me go on Georgia channel to see if it was hidden from there. No, it's on Terina's thingy. But how do I
What
don't know.
happened? Yes, I'm seeing it now.
Right, if you go into the chat, you see where it says um all of Kerry messages was deleted. But I don't know how do okay, wait.
Not
Can you
seeing
see
it.
can you see them now?
Okay, let me see. I can see it. I can see it here in StreamYard, but it's deleted on I don't know what happened.
Go back to the page
Maybe
now
when
and
you were
see.
scrolling, because you're a moderator on my channel, you have
Right.
somewhere on my channel. You have permission to do whatever on my channel. So maybe when you were scrolling up, your finger just swipe
Click
and
wrong
swipe
thing.
out.
So there must be
No,
a way for
that's
me to
okay. That's okay.
Yeah,
I can
it
read
is.
it. I
But
can read
anyway,
it from here. I can read it from here.
okay.
She's saying that
There was,
you're reading it.
no, I'm able to see the message. Okay, okay. All right. See, I think I removed the right. It says no. She was unhidden by Black Girl TT, so her message should be here now. I think I
Okay.
found it.
Seeing
Right.
that.
Okay.
Now I was just going through the chat, and then Vanessa says, "I appreciate when you guys always say remember your why." So I'm
Oh,
saying that sometimes you come here, you get the job, and you think, okay, this is where it stops. But
mm-hmm.
you're going to have bad days, and you're going to have days that are awful. But you have to remember your why. You have to probably look yourself in the mirror and say, why am I doing this? Why did I decide I wanted to come here? What am I working for? What goals am I working for? So you have to always remember your why, and it is your why that is going to give you that extra push on days that you feel like you want to give up. There was a little quote this morning from a year six student. She said she was giving an inspirational quote in assembly, and she says, "You will not always have good days, but there's always something good
In
In
there.
the
every
day.
day." So no matter how tiny it is, you will always find something good. Because trust me, on your bad days, that's when you're going to find one of those kid are going to come to you and say, Miss, I love you. Miss, why you mad? Cheer up, Miss. Miss, today is Friday. Be happy. And it's as if they can sense that something is wrong, or they can see that Miss is not happy today. I remember there was this one day that I wanted to cry so bad, and there was this, Miss, what happened? Miss, why are you sad? Miss, we love you. You will not go. And I was like, okay, this is something for me to at least I know they understand the emotions that you're going through. As young as they are, they understand what you're going through. And sometimes we just have to just be still and find that small thing to appreciate and be thankful for. And always remember that getting the job, it doesn't stop there. You have to continue work. You have to prove yourself, because one thing I've learned is that nothing is sure. You have to always be proving yourself. It's not like back home in Jamaica where
You have your job
after,
and you have your
you have
job.
your job and you have your job. After probation, after 6 months, that's it. And it's hard to get
No.
rid of a teacher out of their position in Jamaica. But here, passing probation is maybe you're just putting the cake in the oven. But you're going to have to ice the cake, and you're going to have to spread it, and you're going to have to decorate it, and you're going to have to share it to others and ensure that they like it. So you're going to have to continue be proving yourself and how can I make this cake better? So it
Mm-hmm.
doesn't just stop at, oh, I got the job, I got my dream job. It doesn't stop there. You're going
Not
to
at
have to dig,
all.
you're going to have to dig deep and find your why and find things to motivate you, because some days you come home and, as Georgia says, all you're seeing is the four walls looking at you, and you're like, help. You're going to have to dig deep and find your why. Yep.
um,
Oh my God.
Simone Sims Stew is saying, oh yeah, she's telling Aunt Vanessa, keep the faith, you
Mm-hmm.
will get. And yeah, and same thing, encouraging Kemisha. And Sidonie is saying, yes, you have to go through the testing. Yes. And Simone is also saying, right, she had a similar, I guess, similar experience like I did. Yeah. So,
Mm-hmm. Ash, are you
well,
seeing this message? Ash, is it on
mm,
your chat? Ashok.
yeah, he was saying that he has a question to ask.
But
Which
yeah,
one?
they didn't ask the question, right?
No,
Did
it's
we
not.
miss
No,
it?
not yet.
No.
Oh, we didn't. All right. Hey, Speedy. Thank you for joining, girls. Thank you. Oh, yes, Georgie, you said go ahead and ask the question, but no question. Thank you so much, Taylor's family, for passing through. We appreciate your support. Thank you so much. God bless you and enjoy your Monday. Thank you so much. Welcome, Speedy. Give this video or give it live stream a thumbs up, a like when you join. Thank you so much, guys.
I
This is
guess
what
one
we
day this week we can do a live with us Jamaicans. Right, Simone?
yeah, man, we can
Because
do it, man.
we
Thank
all
you
have
so much,
different
Taylor.
experiences and so on. So
Yes.
Simone and Sabrina, you're still here? And Carrie?
Yes, we can do it. I think we can take up to 10 persons. We can take up to 10 persons on the live, Don't worry yourself. You can
Yes,
join.
and share our different experience, what the application process was like for each of us.
Yes.
So we can help to motivate and probably answer some questions for others because we
Yes.
each have different experiences in our application process and so on, and probably can
Mm-hmm.
pass it on. Yes, so
Definitely.
um
Definitely.
yes,
To me,
Simone and
yes,
Tamika is here already. We can collaborate and do one evening this week and see.
mhm. A YouTubers like yes, we can do one. No
Yeah,
problem. We can do one.
so
All right.
yeah, and let the live run on each other's channel just to
Yes.
see
I will
everyone there.
see how many I can put on this. Okay,
Yeah.
Simone? I will see how many I can put on this plan on StreamYard.
Mm,
I see how many. I think I can do four. I
mm.
know I can do four, but I'll
I
take off
think
Facebook. I'll take off Facebook to put on two more YouTube on it.
Okay,
All right, and then we will plan it.
then we can see. Yeah.
Once what okay, yeah man, we can plan it from there. And we just do some random lives and to our subscribers and supporters, guys, whatever topic you want us to discuss, just drop it in the comment
Let's
section.
drop it.
Yes,
Yes.
if you can do it now or you can put it on any other videos on any other channels so that
Mm-hmm.
we can come with topic and information that will add value, that will be beneficial to you. Yeah, we love to talk, but we really don't want to just come and just chat so. Want to make sure that you are getting something from it.
Yeah,
It's
the
adding
information that
value.
you really need. Yes, value added.
Yes, value added at the end of the day. We love your company, but we want to, make sure that you're getting what you came on the channel for. Because I know you could be otherwise minded. Either you're going to start your day or you're just starting your day, early
Mm.
morning for some, and it's a late evening for us. It's almost 8 p.m. here in Abu Dhabi.
mm-hmm.
Here in Abu Dhabi. So I think it's fair enough for us to wrap up now.
Right, Taylor's family saying she has to run now. So we thank you so much, the Taylor's family, for joining us.
Okay,
Have
Kemisha
a
is
great
saying,
day.
okay, thank you so much, Taylor's family. Thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. Kemisha was saying I was doing a research on the school fees versus teachers' pay. Thank you
What's that
so
about?
much.
Elaborate on that.
Yeah. Well,
um,
she asked a question. You remember I did a live over the weekend. I think it was Saturday. Was it Saturday
Mhm.
or one of these evenings? I did a live about school fees here in the
yes,
UAE.
it was Saturday
Yes,
evening.
and persons follow that school fees here are very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
To 60,000, 70,000 dirhams per year. So if a teacher is getting, say, let's start minimum 10,000 dirhams, okay? This is easy calculation. That's 10,000 times 12. So that's 120,000 for the year for your salary. So at the end of the day, Kemisha, the school fee is not more than the teacher's salary. It's just
Not what
that
it could
figure.
be.
Yeah, that is just that figure is for the year while your salary is for the month. But remember, as I said in the live, that Many of the schools, okay, let's say all of the schools, they give benefits for education, whether they give you full tuition, that's free placement, or they give you an allowance, a percentage, whether it's 50%, 10, 15, 25%. So you will not find that money by yourself or all of that. It will not come from your pocket. The school will cover some. Okay? And remember, even though it is 60,000, you can pay it term by term.
Right, right.
You can pay it term by term. All right? Deveron is
And
asking
then
if
again, if you have to know what your expenses are back home and assess all of that to see if you can actually take your family here depending on what your school offers you. So if
yes,
it's that you know you want to take your kids here, then you have to make sure that you're applying for jobs that give family benefit, and make sure that if one of the benefits them, because as Terina said, school fees expensive, so ensure that the benefit is coming from a school in that provides either free tuition or the amount that they give for tuition. So you have to take
yes.
that into consideration to assess if the salary that you are going to be getting, if
Mm-hmm.
you're getting free tuition, or you, because some schools, you get the free tuition but you don't get airfare for your family, or you
That
get the
is it.
airfare for your family so you don't get tuition. So you have
That
to
is
assess
it.
the benefit,
That is
the
it.
salary package that you are getting, and decide that if you're gonna have to come and get yourself settled first, save up some money first before you take
Yes.
them here, or you have
I
to
did
assess.
that. Remember, I did that when I just came here. I was here by myself for 1 year because my first school did not give free tuition. They only gave 15%. And when I did my research, I couldn't do anything with 15% for two kids. I couldn't afford it. And even recently, when I was switching jobs, I realized that this new school that I'm working at now, their tuition, say let's say it was 50%, right? I started looking for schools that when they gave me, say for instance, they were giving me 25,000. I had to look for school that was within that price range. That when they paid the 25, maybe all I have to find was 10,000, 7,000, or five. That's how I started looking for schools.
And
But
that's
to
gonna
God
be
be
for
the
the
glory,
year. So it's
the
not like you're
increase.
gonna have to be finding the 10,000 every month. That's for the
No,
year.
it's for the year. It's for the year. It's for the year. Yes, Deborah. Called the Black Girl TT sharing a video about cost of living in the UAE. We have done especially called
Yeah,
the she has done
yeah, I have
videos
one
on
of
it.
those too.
But that's a great idea. We could share that on one of the collab because I could share what I spend for the month or
As what you spend like for family,
for
and then
family
one of us will
versus
say what we spend
I'm
as single
spending
couples.
on a budget. I'm now spending on a budget, so I have a tight budget, you know,
yeah.
spending on a budget.
And also with Simone, she's here with her son, so she can share. That's a smaller family compared to mine, so we have
Mhm.
different experience we can share. So that's an idea, guys. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write that down for a topic we can discuss. All right. There's someone trying to come online. Who is this?
Compared to what a foodie will spend versus a non-foodie.
And a shopaholic like Raja who love buy clothes and shoes.
Um,
So
that
it
was
has.
that was then.
All right. There is someone here. Let me see. There's someone here trying to join. Can you pronounce his name? Vadia.
Where?
Vadi,
Where
I'm
is
seeing.
that person?
Vadi.
All right. I'm gonna try and put them on. Let me see if it will work.
Who is that person?
The chat is the link is in the chat.
In the chat.
Hello.
That person it keeps coming in and coming
Turn your
out.
microphone on. I can see the microphone is off.
Yes, they're muted. They're muted. But when we have another one, because I think I need, it's now 5 minutes to 8, so we have five
Let's
more
do
minutes.
the
We need
job.
to. We have been here for a while, guys, and we did not plan this live stream. So
And
if
I
you're
need to
going
go and get some sleep to wake up tonight.
to, wait, you're
Vitamin.
marking stuff.
Preparing my PowerPoint at midnight when everybody else is sleeping.
Oh,
All
you
right.
like to work that time.
Before we
And
go, somebody's
say,
asking, does anyone know if 5 years of tutoring experience at an agency enough to qualify in Dubai as a teacher?
No, it won't qualify.
Benita, do you have a bachelor's degree
They
or
don't count
PGCE?
tutoring.
no, they don't come tutoring.
No, but still
Yeah,
finding
if
out
she has a degree,
um,
right?
we have a degree
If
so
you
can
have
get
the
an
degree, then maybe
NQT
that could
job.
work.
So if you have a BEd Benito, then you'd have to apply for newly qualified teacher jobs.
Right.
But that experience doesn't count as experience. All right. So
It's trying to
I
join,
know
but
some
it's
of
not.
you have
It's
teaching
not counting.
experience, but you don't have the you don't have a BEd, um you don't have a PGCE, so you probably can consider for the time being applying for teaching assistant jobs while you work towards completing your BEd. You know, I when I just came here, my shadow teacher. I know
Mm-hmm.
shadow teacher, you just shadow the parents pay you to shadow this child. So you're basically just going around supporting the child. And she did that while studying until she ended up getting a job here. So she did her little shadow teaching job, shadowing different kids in different schools while she doing her little studies until she finished and was able to apply for teaching jobs. So
I'm happy you share that, Georgia.
consider those.
I'm
That
happy you share that. Guess what? At my current school now, at my current school, when I started, I got a TA. She was from Uganda.
mm-hmm,
She's from Uganda. Just for maybe 2 days, and then they changed the TA. Okay, you know when you're just starting out, they keep changing, and so they changed the TA. But that 2 days that we spent together, we were talking about. She was sharing her experience. She have over like 15 years teaching experience in her country, teaching English language and taught at the primary level as well. And I said to her, why don't you apply for teaching jobs here in the UAE as a homeroom teacher or English teacher? She
mm-hmm,
said, oh, Miss, it's not so easy. I said, no, don't give up. Try to apply
mm-hmm.
because you have the experience. Okay?
Yes,
Don't settle for just a TA's job. And she
right.
said, hey, Miss Tarina, I love the encouragement and all of this. Can you believe, and this is a testimony. I hope that she's one of those persons that likes to be on camera and is willing to come and share experience. You know that in I think it was the first week of October, one of the grade 1 teachers, that was the end of her contract, and she decided that she's not going to renew her contract. She's just going to leave. And this dear sister applied for the job.
And
Mm-hmm.
Is now one of the grade 1 teachers. So she
mm-hmm.
moved from she moved from being a TA, and now
Mm-hmm.
she's a grade 1 teacher, a homeroom teacher. And she has been at the school for 3 years working as a TA. And the opportunity just came up. So this is what I'm saying. You can't give up on your dreams. You don't know when your
Yeah,
time will come. And the thing
welcome.
is, start where you can.
Mm-hmm.
Start where you
Start
can.
exactly. Start where you can. Yeah.
If you and we are wrapping up, guys. But if especially my Jamaican sisters and brothers, if you're applying for a job, and we have posted many jobs, some many job like for 15, 13, 16, 21,000 dirhams. You can get paid here 18,000 plus dirhams. But if you are getting a job for 10,000, 11,000, listen, for me, I would take it. Listen, man,
Yes.
grab it up with hand and foot.
At the end of the day, that's 3, 4 times what you're getting in Jamaica. So don't over persons over here so they're getting 16 and 17
Someone
and
told me
18 and
that
whatever.
already. Someone
You're not
told me that someone
okay.
turned down a job opportunity for 12,000 dirhams because
Okay.
I posted salaries for 16,000 plus. But
Okay
we say
then.
you don't have that you don't have that experience. So why are you
Already
putting
failing
yourself?
themselves already. Are you not getting that back home? And this is 12,000 dirhams tax free.
Free?
Mm-hmm.
Tax free, not getting that in your home country. Tax free. Free
Take
housing.
take it, guys.
Free
Listen,
airfare. I mean, take it and come and get
anything.
the experience.
Kemisha
And then,
said
and then,
anything I
like I
can
said
do.
before, you move on, go elsewhere. At the end, you finish your contract, and you move on, go elsewhere if you want to change job. But if I am getting 100,000 in Jamaica and I come here and I hear I'm going to get 400,000 tax free. But because me here say somebody I get 700,000, I say, okay, me not take it.
Exactly. And that is a problem. That is the problem we are having. That is the problem we are having. Don't watch my money. My money and my money. My money is based on my qualification and time, years of experience, and even my years here in the UAE add to it. What? Oh yeah, go on, sir.
It's
Ready
better.
to
All
right,
right,
Kamisha.
better
I'm
wrap
not
up.
saying
So we leave
anything
it
that I
there.
get
Time.
taken.
Take
Yes.
what you can get.
Yes,
Yes.
what you can get until you get what you want. Try other options, other Middle East countries until you can get to where you want.
Yes.
Before we go, there was one comment in the chat. It says, "I have
Mhm.
2 years of experience in special education needs. I have a degree in BEd special education. I have been sending my resume for a couple of weeks, but I haven't heard back from any school yet. Please guide me."
A couple of weeks.
Some persons have been going for years,
Months.
There's
Maybe
months.
no
yours,
there's no
maybe
set
yours don't
time.
even reach on the pile on the HR decks yet. Maybe your one's still in a spam.
Mm-hmm.
There's no set time to get a feedback.
Just keep applying. Keep
And,
sending.
and I said to some persons
Those.
like when they message privately why they haven't gotten any feedback to um a lot of times if you look at the end of the job ad, it says only shortlisted persons will
Be
be
contacted.
Will be
contacted. A lot of times
contacted.
it's at the bottom of the ad. Only shortlisted persons will be continue apply and you don't hear from them. You weren't shortlisted. Ideally, it would be okay if a school respond to you and say, okay, we don't have any vacancy now, or
But
you're not
sometimes
here looking for something. But at
HR
the
have
end of
too
the
much
day, they
doing.
don't have the time for it. So they
Yeah,
make sure to just tell you shortcut. If you don't hear from us, you were not shortlisted.
Right.
true.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
I
also,
share two links there. Two links in the not really a link, but go to edarabia.com, test.com. You can find jobs on those sites. Go to edvectors.
and
Okay.
sometimes the waiting time is different for everybody. Because for me, it probably
Registration
took
time.
maybe 6 months. For somebody else, it took 1 year. For
Yeah.
somebody, it took maybe 2 months. For somebody else, it took 1 month. Because they may just have been sending out their resume, and then voila, it just pops up on this
Then just press on top too.
right, fresh on top, and right at the time they send it, this is the time that this school needs an emergency vacancy came up, and they need a teacher right now.
That's why we say
And
keep
then
sending.
right, that's why
Keep
you keep
sending.
sending it, because there's no exact time to say if I send after 2 years, then that's it for me. I won't get a job. You have to just keep going and keep going until it's your
And
time.
sometimes the one
You
where you
don't
send
know.
from long, long time ended up in file 13 because you send it in so long they forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
Did we miss any? Did we
Yeah.
miss any based on Based on Sims still comment. Did we miss any? She's saying I'm on Facebook.
Okay.
Elementary, you can finish your studies at any university of your choice, whether it's online or in person. That's the masters, right? That's the masters. Once it's the masters, you can finish it anywhere. Once it's the masters. But your first degree should be done face to face. All right? I think we can end on that note. Keep sending out your CVs, update your CVs, guys.
Don't give
And stay focused. If this is what you want, stay focused. There's no set time to apply, there's no perfect time. The time that you need a job, that's the time you need to apply. Okay?
even if you don't need one, you may just very well need a backup plan.
Yes.
Something can just very well happen, and you just decide, oh, I got to run, so you don't lose.
You have to run.
It's true. It's true. Just always keep looking, cause it's true. Cause somebody told me like, even though I'm in this job now, I never unsubscribe from a website that is sending me notification about jobs being available because I don't know when I'm going
We
to need it,
just
and
we just
I
never
can't
know.
get complacent, and
It's
get
like me
discouraged.
on LinkedIn. I get job um ads every day on LinkedIn.
Yeah,
Not looking for a job now, but I am there present on these recruitment sites.
Mm-hmm.
Still there.
Like
But if and
platform
when
teachers and all of that same
I'm
way.
there on all of them.
yeah.
Mhm. All right, guys. Thank you
Well,
so much. I
to
tell you,
everyone who joined, we thank you so much. We
yes. Thank
appreciate
you
you
so much,
taking the time
guys.
out.
Thank you so much for joining, everyone. We really do appreciate it. Blessings to you all. And we will schedule other lives. We will do some collabs as well. And we appreciate your support. So just drop on, bypass through, share the links for all the channel. We do appreciate you guys. Much love and God bless you, everyone. Bye,
Bye,
guys.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
bye. Would like, okay. Bye.